Welcome to The Buzz, where we bring you leaders in dental education discussing hot topic, courses, and industry trends. I'm your host, Vanessa Emerson, founder of Dental Speakers Bureau, and today I'm interviewing Katherine Eitel Belt. Welcome, Katherine.
Hi, Vanessa. Good to be here.
Now, Katherine has coached speakers, consultants, and executives since 2005 through her Lioness Principle workshops for speakers and trainers. In fact, hundreds of our colleagues have attended and raved about these workshops. And today we're going to be talking about her course that is similar for the dental speaking circuit and other circuits. It's called Deliver Killer Trainings that Create Mastery, Accountability, and Independence for Your Team. Now, this subject of training, or you have another course about speaking, may seem a little different than what we normally see at our meetings. So can you tell us, why is this important and why have you brought this to the dental speaking circuit?
Well, all dental offices, even if they're a solo practitioner office, they are training others all the time. New software, new equipment, new processes or systems. They onboard new employees. So somebody's training somebody almost all the time. And then that becomes exponentially the case if this is a group practice and they begin to add locations or grow the business, the dental business, then exponentially the need is there for internal training so that, of course, patients and employees get a consistent experience. And so what we found is that similar to a lot of trainers and consultants, they have good systems, they have good information, they have good technology, but they haven't been trained to teach. And that's the position they find themselves in. And so this course addresses that. This course addresses the theory of adult learning, how the adult brain works, and how does it actually interpret or integrate new information and make real and lasting sustainable change. And so this course provides information about that. It allows people to take whatever they're training on and turn that into a training module that is, it connects to the audience, that they create an engaged learning environment, and that people begin to learn and be almost tested, if you will, and it still seems fun and enjoyable, so that people are looking forward to these trainings. So the whole course is about how do you take your information, how do you construct it, and how do you deliver it in a way that the people who are being trained really enjoy it and it really lands for them and sticks. And how do you have more fun as a trainer in delivering it? And that's what this course is about.
I love this, and I think there's really universal applications for this, because as you're speaking about it, it makes me think whether you're a front office lead or a back office lead or an office manager, or you're someone who's been hired to help in that practice, or maybe a group practice to help train. I mean, it's just the possibilities are endless. Whether you're in charge of your team meetings or what. It makes me think years ago when I worked with the OMS office, we wanted everyone to be on the same page around implant treatment and implant, just all around that whole topic and how we would talk with our patients. And so we had to memorize and learn some certain concepts. And this would be an exact application, I'm sure, in everyday practice. Most dental teams would have a need or a need for this type of application. So how wonderful that you're bringing those tools to them. So thanks for letting me be cheerleader for just a second. It's pretty cool. So tell us more about how you teach them how to teach. So I'm sure you're going to be maybe modeling some of the things.
Oh, the entire workshop and presentation is interactive from the moment we start, because I want to model everything that I'm teaching them to do. And so they get to experience it as a learner, but also as a participant. And they get to feel what it feels like to learn in this way. There is no reason and almost no excuse anymore for meetings to be boring, for trainings to be laborious and hard to sit through. There are simple, easy ways that trainers, educators, And anybody who finds themselves in a training situation can transform their content into an interactive training module and really have some fun with it. And I think we end up creating better results quicker because people who are engaged just learn faster and deeper. So that's the whole point of the course. It's, you can imagine it's hugely interactive because we're trying to drive that point home. We give them a taste of the difference between a review of content and a test of the content. And we show them how people can be tested and reviewed without feeling like they're back in elementary school. But it does give the trainer a sense that they know the information has landed and they can hold people now accountable for those results. So we teach them all kinds of different exercises. We give them tons of resources to find the training tools that we'll be using. It's just a really interesting, again, sort of like the speaking course, it's a very different topic than they might find. And so a lot of meeting planners have been very interested because it brings new and fresh to the meeting. And the side benefit is that it's definitely fun for the participants.
I love that you said that. I was just thinking that I wanted to mention something about that. It sounds like this would be a lot of fun. And as someone who has participated in your speaking and training workshops, I can say firsthand how powerful they are, how I hear people raving as they leave the course, but also how fast the time flies and how applicable all this is to being able to take back and use in various aspects of your job or your life. So I think it's a really great option for someone who's looking for something different that's high energy, that would attract team members as well as leaders in the practice. So any short and sharp comments for our meeting planners that we haven't covered, anything that they should know?
Yeah, just if you're wanting to liven up your meeting and bring something fresh and new and innovative, I think this is a great choice. And it's one of my favorite courses to teach. So I'd love to be on the program.
I can tell by your energy, you're excited talking about it. So it will be a lot of fun to sit through and learn from you. So thank you, Katherine, for being here.
You're welcome.
For those who would like to find out more about Katherine's program, visit dentalspeakersbureau.com, Katherine Eitel Belt. And thanks again for tuning in, and thanks for being here.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.